This season for Schmigadoon are two heroines played by Keegan-Michael Key and Cecily Strong, who are
great.
so brilliant.
F that guy. I will freely say, like, I don't need to talk crap about stars who I don't know, but that guy, he made a lasting impression on me. And then I learned about what he did with Quinlan Blackwell. She was never the same after he got a hold of her. So I hate him. I hate Diplo. I will say it freely. I hate Diplo. F that guy. F him. Look at that eyeball. You can tell me whatever you want because it's in the shadow, but look at it. Dang. So at this point, I'm thinking that it's the talk shows that are all AI so that people can keep working. I hope, I guess. I don't even know what I hope for. I mean, it could be maybe everything on this level is AI, man. Maybe they're all robots. It's crazy. Like both of these two girls, Dove Cameron and Hayley Williams, their eyes are definitely crazier than what I got of Zooey Deschanel earlier. You see how they just changed to regular? Oh yeah, dude. One thing I noticed with Zooey Deschanel is on her left eye, the tear duct was just like, it looked bone dry, but her eyes were like all wet. It was really weird. And they just have her doing the same thing. She just keeps looking the same way over and over. It's like she's on code because, yeah, it's code that writes itself. But it has baselines, or I guess I shouldn't say baselines. It has some kind of constraints and protocol. And you'll notice too that they don't seem to blink all the way. I noticed that a lot with Zooey Deschanel, that she doesn't blink all the way. It looks kind of like oh, I'm so cool, but they don't blink all the way. They do sometimes, it looks like, but there's way too often where, yeah, nobody blinks like that. And she's going to do it again. Uh-huh. Nobody blinks like that, dude. Not even Disney characters. This is so digital and fake, y'all. I have found it. Look at that. That is so fake. Oh, wow. I mean, that's really all I need to show you with that. And then here's Hayley Williams again. Here she is. Okay. Oh, that's right. I was going to try to find those pictures. Hayley Williams. Oh, here we go. Uh-huh. All right, so these are the full res photos I got of Hayley Williams from Paramore. Okay. Oh, that's one of the craziest ones right there. And that one too. Okay. Yeah, her eye just kept doing like this, like continent of Africa inside of it. Like it was so weird. Like I don't care what kind of lighting or obstacles are in front of you, like your actual iris and pupil don't change like that. No way. That's one of the craziest looking ones right there. Yeah. Man, her eyes were changing so much more than Dove Cameron's were. And this, oh yeah, and look at her nostrils too. Like she has like no depth at all to her nostril a good amount of the time. And then it comes back. But like, especially if someone's like smiling and stuff like that, your nostrils should be more open and stuff. But man, dang, dude, this is crazy. This is so crazy, dude. Man. Man, I don't even think you can see how messed up that is. I don't know if it shows as well on the stream. Always running out of time. Always running out of time. Okay. Here we go. Those look almost normal. They're almost circular irises. Almost. Oh, and then they just keep. Look at this one. Look at that. I am telling you, look at how off center that is. That is, you can't tell me the reflections did that. Stop it. Stop it. He says, we love failure. We loved failure. I thought that was funny. Okay. I don't know if that was a song. Is it a song called Failure to something? I don't know. I don't recall. Failure to, I don't know, man. Boink, boink, boink. Now she's has like those star-shaped eyes there for a second. I mean, star-shaped pupils. Let's look at them here when she looks that way. I bet they're going to look crazy. Oh, what? Where'd she go? All right, hold on. Let me get this back. Wow. Yeah. You can't tell me that's the reflections doing that. Nope. Nope. Be nice for people to say like, oh yeah, I see what you're saying. And yeah, some people do, especially more on Instagram. I got some people who, but like, it's really more that it's so that it's way less, it's just so maddening when everyone is like, oh, you're fucking, sorry for cussing, you're schizo, you're this, you're that, you're crazy, stop doing crack, stop doing, all this stuff. So yeah, it is a nice relief when anyone just says like, oh, I kind of see what you're saying, or low key, I see what you mean, or hey, I'll take another look. Like anything like that is just like an oasis in the desert. I'm just looking at this picture over here. Just like look at the size of her eyeballs in that tiny picture too. Like that ain't right. That ain't right. I don't care. That ain't right. It's like I don't need people's approval on this kind of stuff. I'm not doing this for acceptance. I'm not doing it for clout. I'm doing it for information and educational purposes. And I'm so beyond just devastated over the level of mind control people are under. And yeah, I was one of them too. We all have been. I was absolutely one of them. And I know I am still in some ways. I just try to catch myself on things, but and I just try to be mindful and stuff like that. But I was never, ever to the extent of many others in some ways. I was in some ways, but like I had a problem with what was going on in certain circles the whole time that I saw it, but like I didn't call it out on any like public thing because I thought it I didn't think what was happening was gonna really be harming people in the future. Otherwise I would have said something then. It was no different. Like all this crazy stuff happening in the media was no different than seeing people castrate themselves on BME magazine for fun in the early 2000s. I was like, okay, well, that person identifies as that. Okay, whatever. They're living in a fantasy world, but whatever. That's their life, But like, all of this stuff was strategically hashtagged and turned into movements. The trans thing, the living out loud, queer, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's all about people making spectacles of themselves and othering themselves. And guess what? Genocide, a drag queen named Genocide cannot take place unless you have the initial stage of othering. Look it up. What do you think Pride is doing? What do you think Pride is? You think that's not othering? Othering. You think it's not? Well, then what is it? What is othering if plastering Pride's propaganda all over you and all over your car and your house isn't othering? Then what is? Please. You're othering yourselves. Like, that's the worst part about it. That is the worst part about it, dude. You're othering yourselves. Can't believe it. Like, I'm guilty of some of the stuff, some of the, mind control. Yeah. But it wasn't on that level. And I can proudly say that. I can proudly say it wasn't on that level. Sorry about it. I called that shit out ever since I first saw it. Like, I'm like, who would fake being trans for clout? Are you kidding me? And I saw it before 2010. I saw it before 2010. I saw it way back on LiveJournal days, but it didn't blow up like that until after 2010. Until it hit Tumblr. That's what happened. It hit Tumblr. That whole non-binary thing happened, and then it was trans until no one knows what trans is. No one with any kind of platform can tell you. Do you know how rare being really trans is? Do you know how rare being actually really trans is? It's so rare. And people say like, oh, I've never met a trans person before. Yeah, you have. The amount of stealth trans people would probably blow your mind. But it's only a matter of time till we get to genital checks. Let me tell you, like, how great it is, how far we've come. It makes some legit trans people prefer the 90s in the South, that they barely survived, that they barely made it out of alive. It makes some trans people prefer the 90s in the fucking South. Do you understand me? People who could have gotten strung up on a fence and left for dead are raped and murdered for what they are, or what people perceive them as. This shit that's happening now makes some people prefer risking that back then because it was less, it wasn't a deal. It was always swept under the rug as it should be. No trans person in their right mind would have a neon sign pointing to them saying trans, trans, trans 24/7 or at all. That was never the idea. The idea was to blend into society and not get in people's way. Gosh. So that's a big reason why I'm saying something is for those who can't, because they have to just continue to hide in the shadows and silence. Do you understand that? That's why there's not like a whole bunch of, or any really hardly at all real legit trans people talking out about this stuff. Because first of all, most of the people who are out there on the internet talking about this stuff as some kind of trans or queer gurus trying to trans all the kids and get them all the surgeries, they are AI. They are advanced AI. They can even interact with you on their platforms. They are advanced AI. I'm talking, they could live stream from the moon right now and you believe it probably. Okay. But anyway, it's AI and it's a bunch of feds, it's a bunch of CIA, a bunch of agents, and then it's mind-controlled masses who are all clout chasers who saw opportunities to make big money by claiming, running, skipping, and jumping to claim that. Like, how insulting to someone who, to people who survived and they kept quiet about it because they didn't make it other people's problem. And you got to stay quiet about it. You know, they go home and they tuck themselves in at night, you know, and they don't go and scream from the mountaintops that they got any kind of what y'all call transphobia now. Like, oh my gosh, you ruined everything. You ruined everything. Do you understand? You ruined everything. Real trans people never had a chance, and neither did actual hermaphrodites, or I forget what the proper terminology is now, but nobody ever cared about them. Nobody ever cared about them. So yes, they were the perfect people to bulldoze over and spearhead us, use as a tool to spearhead us into one world government. That's what this all comes down to. Okay? You people are going to be eating those pride flags, dude. You need to get rid of that pride propaganda. I am telling you, it might as well be Nazi swastikas. I'm not kidding. It might as well be Nazi fucking swastikas. I'm not kidding. Call me unhinged. I'm acting unhinged. You know what? I feel unhinged. But I know what I'm talking about. Let me put her name on there. So her eyes look less crazy than the others, but they still start looking a lot like praying mantis eyes. And they go all crazy with the pupil too. Like beyond just the pin pupil there. Oh, and there was also this little part on here where they show her in a Katy Perry music video, and I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I'm pretty sure her in that Katy Perry music video was Katy Perry playing her as a deep fake, but I've never seen the music video. But I saw a little clip of it on here. Okay, hold on. I did see some, I got it on the last stream, what I saw in her eyes. Like, they just really freaked me out because there are some moments where they just look so, like, plastic and bizarre. And she looks like they turn into such small pins that it's just crazy looking. Yeah, and you'll see her like do some very weird, almost not blinking too. Here, here, here. There it is again. People don't blink like that, dude. They don't. They blink. They blink. They don't almost blink. That's not normal. That was always a big giveaway for the see how look at how it's changing. Ooh. That was always a big giveaway for the AI reporters. They've been using AI reporters for a long time, especially in California. But I saw that's how I would know an AI reporter because they have way cheaper AI than this. Like this is got to be close to top of the line, but I'm thinking that these eyes are intentional because I mean with how many people have huge TVs now, you'd be able to see it. Like people have TVs almost as big as their wall now, you know, like I feel like it's on purpose to make people be like, "Oh, they're shapeshifters or something," but it's just digital artifacts, dude. It's just digital. I wish I had realized that a long time ago about these shapeshifter business, but maybe I would have realized it too early. Because I guess I'm right on time. I gotta be. With all this stuff that I just so happen to see and notice, I'm gifted in some way, or someone is telepathically telling me what to do, and I don't even know that they're doing it. Or giving me some kind of guiding directions, you know. And yes, I could say it could be God, absolutely. And that'd be great. But I can't say. I don't really know. I really can't say. Yeah, and this is like I noticed how dry the tear ducts in her eyes looked, even though her eyes were like really wet. Bizarre. Yeah, and like when she looks straight ahead like that, like yeah, you can say it's the lights in her eyes and stuff, but here we go. Starting to look a lot like a praying mantis now. And that looks like another one where that looks like another okay, so this is a different talk show, but that looks like the same software because look how the lights follow her eyes around. You see that? Like it's supposed to be like a row of lights wherever on the ceiling or whatever, but they don't follow people's eyes around. Wow. Like it's like it can't really keep up with itself. It's trying with that light glare. See how it moves with her eyes? That is not possible for a light glare to just grab onto your eye and move around with it. No, your eyes are at the mercy of the light glare. Like the light glare would glide over your eye entirely and not stay on your. Oh, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Okay, they're all digital. I will say without a doubt, I have proven it here today. The lights do not follow your eyes around like that. I don't give a dang. Wow, dude. So that means very soon, if not now already, the AI and the whatever digital whatever is going to be too good. Something about the eyes they couldn't replicate. Look at those things. Something about the eyes they couldn't replicate. Human eyes are like fingerprints. Look at that crap. Looks crazy, dude. Yeah, see, she barely blinks. Uh-huh. She doesn't blink all the way. Wow, dude. I mean, I just keep seeing it. Oh, there's one blink. We got one blink and then another almost blink. That is not normal. I'm sitting here blinking right now. I'm like, I'd have to try. Look, see, I'd have to try so hard to not blink. Wow. Wow. Well, my work here is done. Um, I'm gonna moving soon. Really, really, really soon. So this is probably going to be like one of the last big things I put up for a little bit. Maybe for like half a month or something. What'd her ring just do? That was weird. Oh, what? Okay. Unless, oh, you didn't see that. Unless her ring has some kind of like attachment on it that's dangly, her ring just like fell into place in a very weird way. Oh, it might be a dangly thing. Oh, okay. Never mind. It looks like it has a charm on it. My bad. My bad. I didn't see the charm. Okay. But yeah, dude, inanimate objects. Yes, the inanimate objects are going to be perfect almost all the time, especially on stuff this advanced, because they've been selling products digitally for decades. Decades. Oh man, jewelry? No problem. No problem. It's the fingers and the eyes that they got problems with. Here we go. This is going to be a good one. When she starts looking over, they can't, like, sorry. Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, see how dry that is right there? Ugh. Disturbing looking to me. Tear duct. Yeah, look at those things. Mm-hmm. Now they're going to try to say the celebrities are all aliens or something. Look, like, see how they were shape-shifting on TV? No, they're digital eyes. Anything with wet eyes would have a wet tear duct, I think. So, like, this is beyond a deep fake, in my opinion. This is like actual AI or something. Is this technology called AI? I don't know. I don't know if this is something completely newer. One thing too is like this, for instance, right here. If you watch people's little flyaway hairs, you'll see, yeah, so this is AI because it looks the same as when I'm watching like Feist and stuff like that. When you see people's little flyaway hairs, you'll see that they can't like, the software can't keep track of them and they start blending into each other and disappearing and reappearing. Yep. Look at that. That's not normal. Wow. I could keep it on that the whole time and be like, see? Digital. Digital. Let's see what her eyes were doing right then. She looks so much like Katy Perry too. That's so crazy. She really does. Like there'd be some like some snapshots I'd see of her and be like double take because she looks like Katy Perry a lot. I never even realized that. I never really looked at her much either. Like I really didn't. Like I was like, oh, Zooey Deschanel. Okay, not really my kind of starlet, I guess you could say. Oh, the eyes. Sorry. Not that I don't like her. Okay, there we are, not blinking again. That's not normal. 2 in a row, dude. All right, that's it. That's all we need to see of that, dude. Because, yeah, it's just not normal. So that was entertainment tonight. But I'll tell you what, Missy Elliott's not real. I just did a live stream of that earlier. Missy Elliott's not real. Whatever they have as Missy Elliott now is not real. And just a couple of nights ago, Chloe Bailey was pretending to be Missy Elliott under a deep fake. And I spotted her. That's Halle Bailey, the Little Mermaid, and supposed to be Missy Elliott looking like an 18-year-old. And then but it's Chloe Bailey under a deep fake, and I guess I've upset some people by realizing this because there it changed to her right there. That's Chloe Bailey's eye, and nobody can tell me it's not. And if you hear the video with sound, it even sounds like Chloe when they don't have a song playing. That's Chloe Bailey. That is Chloe effing Bailey, my guys. It is. Sorry. Sorry. It even moves like her, dude. That was slow motion. Oh, gosh. Hey, Chloe. What's up? There's the filter. There's Chloe. Chloe. There it goes. Chloe. Chloe. Oh yeah, and there's the picture of Missy Elliott smiling, and you can see two different sets of teeth. Like that's a screenshot from this. Like so bad, dude. You've got to be kidding me, bro. You've got to be kidding me, bro. Oh yeah, it's because the speed. I was like, don't I have this at normal speed at all? But okay. And all she does is smile and doesn't say anything. And then I saw it change to Chloe's eyes, and then I guess I broke the music industry because there was news reports saying that Halle and Missy Elliott were in the studio. Missy Elliott shared this video on her Twitter, her official Twitter account, before Halle even shared it on her story. So I don't know, but hey, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you, but that's not Missy Elliott, and I fully believe it's Chloe Bailey. Oh man, this is crazy, dude. I'll go ahead and show you this part in case you haven't seen this video I put up. This lady who got footage at a Feist concert. She of course is a fake account and has a whole bunch of AI content, and then it turns out she's one of those gurus pushing all the trans kids, and then she has a little Yorkie named Cujo, of course, and she has one Yorkie. I did look into it more, and apparently this couple does have another dog, but this Yorkie here, this is 567 Kate, who got a music video, or who got a video at a Feist concert, and she was the only person who got any footage at all, and she got this tiny little clip from such an amazing show. Nobody else got anything. So of course, just like always, it's a digital AI account, and it's very advanced. And one of the big definitive things was comparing the pictures of her Yorkie, and I made sure to compare the post that had the dog's name in it, Cujo. And what do you know? It's not the same dog. There's at least 4 different versions of this dog on her page. So, yeah. And you can say like, oh, it's had a haircut. No. And here, there's more too. That's such a smaller dog. I was comparing the spots on the nose, and oh yeah, and look at her eyes here. Those are not real eyes, and that's a generated hat. Like you can see that it's generated. Sometimes the dog has those cute little black teddy bear eyes, and then sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. Those are not the same dog. Look at the legs. The legs aren't even the same, dude. The coat is different. All of it's different. The markings on the nose, the color right there. There's some of this stuff that you can't explain with a haircut. And yeah, even the label on the little pup cup is fake. All of this is fake. That's how advanced it is. So when I say don't trust anything you see through these 2001 A Space Odyssey monolith devices that just so happen to fall into our laps, I mean it. Yes, there's even video of the little dog. It's not the same dog. So, yeah. But her little dog, too, that was like one of the main things that I could use to tell other people that she's not real. Okay, that none of it's real. But, oh, man. Yeah, that's really all I got, okay?